Yo, I went to Hong Kong to celebrate my birthday and Chinese New Year, and I'm back to tell you all about it. Welcome to Things to Write Home About. It's your girl, Shame. Shami, and I want to tell you about how my Hong Kong trip went because Hong Kong is a vibe for sure. This specific vlog starts off at the Tai O Heritage Hotel in Tai O, which is located on Lantau Island, one of the islands of Hong Kong. And to get to the hotel, you need to take the stairs up or this cool elevator, which goes up a slanting slope, as you can see. So I took the elevator, which was fun because this is my first time seeing an elevator like this. And yeah, I had to take it and I wanted to show you. Wait. Before you get to the elevator or the stairs to get to Tai O Heritage Hotel, you have to take whichever transportation you choose from the main island all the way to Lantau Island and then to Tai O Village, which is a very special place. And I'm so happy that I went. I had to go because after seeing all of those videos on YouTube, I wanted to see for myself with my own naked eyes. So I went, and it was worth every moment spent. I highly recommend. So I am very lucky because, first of all, if you're Ugandan like me, then you can visit Hong Kong visa free. FYI, just putting it out there. So when I discovered that a friend of mine would be in Hong Kong for about 2, 3 months, I said, "Hey, can I visit?" And she said, "Yeah, come for Chinese New Year." On top of that, I have another friend who is a Hong Konger. She was born there and she lives there. And her and I met 7 years ago and stayed in touch. So when the opportunity to visit Hong Kong presented itself, I was definitely taking it, and I did. I'm so happy I did because Hong Kong taught me a lot, as travel does, about myself and added to my experience dealing with people of different culture and just experiencing a whole new place on this beautiful globe that we call home. My friend and I stayed for one night, and our booking included breakfast. I had to have my breakfast. Thank you. Is this fried?
Yes, fried egg
Okay.
with hash brown.
Okay.
And this is sour milk, hot sour
Thank
milk,
you.
and fish congee.
Thank you so much.
Okay, enjoy the breakfast.
Thank you. Hmm. My fork fell and I had to get another one. For breakfast, I had fruit, sunny side up eggs, a hash brown, fish congee, this white porridge with scallions, some hot soy milk, and tea. I want to say that Hong Kong blew my mind. Hong Kong just surprised me all around. And I'm so happy that I came during Chinese New Year because I love nature. Where there is nature, there I am. And I just adored having my breakfast overlooking the sea and listening to the sounds of birds chirping, looking at this gorgeous tree in front of me, boats just floating by, and the breakfast itself was delicious. Mm. So tell me why, after booking my round trip tickets to go and come back, I was thinking of canceling my trip. I spoke to a friend, and by a friend, I mean my brother, and I said, "You know what? I don't know about Hong Kong. I don't know about going. I might just want to rest." And he said, "You know, Hong Kong will always be there." I was I was on the verge of canceling my trip. Why? Because travel is fun, but travel requires work. And not many people talk about that part. But that's a video for another day. Let me enjoy this breakfast in Tai O in peace. By the way, this was my first time eating sunny side up eggs because I'm quite weirded out by sunny side up eggs, but because I was in a different country and in this beautiful place, I said, hey, why not try something new? The eggs were delicious. A very clean, simple breakfast. Just my style. Protein rich, very easy to eat, and also easy to digest and get me ready for the day ahead. I expected these sunny side up eggs to be eggy, to smell eggy, but no, they didn't. They smelled just fine. And I was surprised at how much I enjoyed them. Indeed, traveling is a really good way to learn because where else would I have learned that except for opening my mind to a new experience in a new place? Fruit for breakfast is a must. I don't know why, but I have to have fruit for breakfast. That's just me. The morning that I filmed this, my two friends and I had plans to go to Lotus Pond Monastery, which is the monastery within the Plum Village tradition, to spend the day and also celebrate the Lunar New Year there. But the plan was to wake up early and leave early before breakfast. And I thought to myself, Nedda, Nedda Wambi, that's not happening. I have to eat breakfast before I leave this place. Because, as my grandmother says, before you go somewhere, you have to eat and know that you have something in your stomach at least, because you never know the situation you'll find. They might have food, they might serve the food late. So you have to eat. And that's just, it is sage advice to live by. Before you go somewhere, eat. There are things that a good traveler should know. Like, for example, a good traveler does not despise their own country, right? And also, before you go somewhere, you need to eat. Furthermore, I remembered that I was on vacation, and why should I rush? Why should I hurry to go places when I'm on vacation? I am chilling at this gorgeous hotel overlooking the ocean. Yeah, I had to have breakfast. And let me tell you, my stomach thanked me for it because I needed the breakfast. The trek to Lotus Pond Monastery was, yeah, it took some energy, so I needed my food. After breakfast, I packed my bags and proceeded to check out of the hotel. As a side note, during this time of year, Hong Kong is misty, very misty indeed, because it's coming out of winter and into spring, which is the reason that my friend gave me for why it looks so misty on the horizon. The checkout process was interesting because they had to check the room while I was sitting there to clear me to leave. I'm guessing they would have kept my deposit if something had been missing or vandalized. After checking out, I strolled through the village and enjoyed these Lunar New Year decorations that were literally everywhere. Wherever you turned to look, there were decorations, very festive and colorful. And I love color, so I enjoyed it very much. Speaking of color, Hong Kong is very green. I was pleasantly surprised to learn how green Hong Kong is. My eyes were nourished. Thank you, Hong Kong. The bus to Ngongping Village leaves every top of the hour. And because I had time to chill and relax, I decided to take a boat tour around Tai O Village. Why not? Tai O is called the Venice of Hong Kong, and the boat ride is a very unique experience because you get to see the famed stilt houses of Tai O, which are unique to this specific village. This boat was empty, so I asked this man if he could take me, and I'm pretty sure he gave me the Guelo price, which in the US we call the gringo price, aka tourist price. But I was like, hey, I'm here. Let me boost the economy. So off we went on my private boat tour of Tai O Village. This lady in the back decided to ride along, and it was really interesting because the two of them, right, the captain and the lady, were having a grand time back there. They were laughing and just chilling, and I truly enjoyed their company. Plus, the other boat with all of the tourists was packed to the max, and everybody, just like myself, had their phones out. So if I had taken that boat, I would have been um, fighting for real estate to film. So this was peak experience. Ah, yo, I just have to say, Tai O is gorgeous, and this boat ride is so worth it. If you ever find yourself in Tai O, I encourage you to take a boat ride and see for yourself because the stilt houses, the green teal water, the Tai O Heritage Hotel on the horizon, just everything. I fell in love with Hong Kong in general, but most especially with these rural parts of Hong Kong. My guy, the captain, was so excited to show me the hotel. Right there. That's the hotel. My crew in the back, just chilling, hanging out, enjoying the boat ride. Lantau Island is the biggest island of Hong Kong and also quite diverse. It is home to the Hong Kong International Airport that you see right there.
誒，東涌去到麥卡，OK，
Okay.
有冇多份啊？多份啊？
This was such a lovely ride to take. And I felt so grateful to be on the boat and to be on the water and just taking all the beauty, to slow down, just take it all in and just be there in the moment. So even though I wanted to take as many pictures and videos as I could, I also wanted to be present.
OK，thank you。
Thank you.
誒，
Next on the agenda was the bus ride to Gongping Village. And let me tell you, the bus driver was so nice and sweet. I didn't have money on my octopus card, which is vital when you're traveling in Hong Kong for the public transportation. And I paid him. I thought he would take all the money because I assumed it was 20 Hong Kong dollars. And he said no. And he gave me change and he put the money that I needed into the coin slot of the bus, which really moved me. His honesty. He said to me, "Yeah, you're paying it to the bus company and not to me," and then gave me the change. So sweet. When I got to Lotus Pond Monastery, which is the Plum Village temple in Hong Kong, I put my bags down. I simply lay in the grass outside and just chilled. And then my friends came over with tea and we
Go
had
on.
tea. We had a picnic, which was so cute and sweet.
No, no, okay. How the Fallen Bench was once my cooperative project with my own uni schoolmates. But the real cooperative.
I had a moment of nostalgia when I saw the dorms where we would be staying. In primary school and secondary school.
You stayed. It's a stay in school.
Yeah, I used to go to boarding schools. And we had bunk beds.
Cause I don't have any personal experience. Do you guys spend 5 days together then? Each
What do
week
you mean?
as students? Like you guys live together?
Yeah, we stayed at the school for 3 months at a time.
Even during the weekends?
Yeah,
Oh.
yep. And we had bunk beds. And one school I went to had bunk beds just like this. Wooden bunk beds.
Perfect.
Perfect. The day was simply perfect for walking around, chilling in the sun, drinking tea. We had lunch and then had some waiting time, which I used to visit the Big Buddha. Before the trip up the Big Buddha, I toured Lotus Pond Monastery. I love Chinese architecture, just Asian architecture in general. So, I've heard a lot of good things about Plum Village. So, when my friend invited me to come with her, I was elated. Moreover, in Hong Kong, because there is a center in upstate New York, which I'm yet to visit. So I was very happy to visit the monastery, the Plum Village Monastery in Hong Kong. What a treat. And what a blessing. I was very happy to see this Buddha in the back. It definitely is about the the colors of the Buddha, the brown and the that blue. I just loved seeing this Buddha. This is the most beautiful Buddha that I have seen so far. This temple was previously a Chinese temple, which is why it looks like this. I've been told that Plum Village temples are usually more natural looking. I'm yet to find out. This temple is a unique Plum Village experience for sure. Have you been here?
No.
Wow, first time.
Another giant. And the tiles.
Right. So pretty. Oh, that's a cushion.
I mean, I also don't want you to miss it because you haven't even tried once.
No.
And you really, yeah. And I think they even have English menus. This is a tourist spot.
Right.
You saw all those little stores along the way.
Mm-hmm.
You you'll be fine. You can, yeah.
Various parts of Hong Kong reminded me of several places that I've been. I don't know what it is, probably the weather, the food. The food is amazing. The architecture was all brand new. But I just loved seeing the flora and the mountains. And then the experience of getting to visit temples in Hong Kong and feeling that sacred energy, that collective energy just I am emanating. I felt so at peace at Lotus Pond Monastery and actually ended up having a very emotional experience where I was overwhelmed with joy and love, and I ended up crying tears of joy and just loving on my friends. It was a very special experience. After my tour of this temple, I took a stroll to the Big Buddha, which is very close to Lotus Pond Monastery. And what a treat to have the Big Buddha, which is a massive tourist attraction right there next to the place where we were staying. Just so perfect. Everything worked out serendipitously. I am. Thank you for watching this first part of my visit to Hong Kong. Stay tuned for so much more about Hong Kong. Until the next video, bye bye.